Hey guys, come on downstairs. Bring a little Cincinnati Reds rebuild to you today. We've got a big episode coming your way. We are going to pass the trade deadline and deal with some contract extensions and that kind of stuff. But first off, we're coming off a series-ending 12-0 loss to the Chicago Cubs. We got a series against the New York Mets coming up here. We are 51-53 here in season number 1, and we are 1-9 in our last 10 games. So we have hit somewhat of a slide, and it looks like we might be sellers at the trade deadline. So first game in the Mets series, Sonny Gray will take on Marcus Stroman. And Cincinnati gets the win. Much needed victory. Sonny Gray goes 7 innings, gives up only 2 hits, 3 walks though, but 9 strikeouts. Let's go to the second game of this New York Mets series. Luis Castillo, 6-7, a 3.97 ERA, facing David Peterson, who's 6-5 with a 4.92 ERA. The Mets drub us 8-1. The Mets are 67-38, by the way, having themselves a fine season so far. We're 52-54 with the loss, and we have another game against the Mets, but it comes after the trade deadline. So let's get into our contract extension and trade deadline information here. We only have, 6 players who are under contract for next season. So we've put Tucker Barnhart, Sean Doolittle, Wade Miley, and Michael Lorenzen on the trade block. And these guys are players whose contracts are up and they're like over 32 years old or so. We're probably not going to re-sign them. So they're on the trading block. For contract extensions, we're going to re-sign Luis Castillo to a 5-year, $50 million deal. I'm a long ways away from my TV. I can't see it very well. We're also going to re-sign Lucas Sims to a 3-year contract. I'm going to sign Amir Garrett to a 4-year contract. These are all going to be players who are under 30 that we're giving contract extensions to. Jonathan India as well. Nick Senzel, we're going to extend him by 2 years. Jose Garcia, a 2-year extension as well. And now we have hit the trade deadline. So moves to be made for our Cincinnati Reds. We are sellers. First off, Mitch Garver for the Minnesota Twins is out with a fractured hand for 1 to 2 months. The Twins are in the race for the American League Central, and so we have traded Tucker Barnhart to the Twins. They need a catcher very badly, and so we're going to send them Tucker Barnhart and get a couple of prospects in return. First off, Gabriel Maciel, a center fielder, 21 years old, B potential, pretty fast, good fielder, just waiting for his bat to come around. And we also are going to, he's a speedster, so we add some more speed to our lineup, or to our organization. Jorge Alcala also traded to the Reds from the Twins in the deal that sends Tucker Barnhart to Minnesota. Alcala, a relief pitcher, performs better at home and pitches better when the team is behind. All right, Sean Doolittle, our closer, we are trading him to the Arizona Diamondbacks. And in return for Sean Doolittle, we're going to get some prospects as well. Josh Green, a starting pitcher, 24 years old. We're just kind of eat his contract. He's a D, not a lot of potential there. Blake Walston as well, a left-handed starter. And he could eventually make the major leagues at some point. Sean Doolittle traded to the Arizona Diamondbacks. We're going to send Wade Miley to the Colorado Rockies. Miley, a starting pitcher, 34 years old. His contract is up. We need to get something in return for him. Michael Lorenzen also traded to the Rockies in this deal. And we're going to get William Contreras, a young, promising Venezuelan catcher, who the Rockies just picked up, incidentally, earlier this season from the Atlanta Braves in a trade that sent Trevor Story to Atlanta. All right, so those are the trades that we made. We end up shipping 4 players out. Let's rearrange our rosters here. Recalled from AAA Louisville is Brandon Bailey. And he could be in the starting rotation. He might also be in the bullpen. I'm not sure what we're going to do just yet. Bo Taylor called up from AAA Louisville to be a backup catcher. Cionel Perez called up to the bullpen from AAA Louisville. He's a left-handed pitcher. We need a lefty in our bullpen. Jose De Leon, called up from AAA Louisville. He also may be a starter and maybe a relief pitcher, along with Brandon Bailey. We'll see what happens. Nicky Delmonico, a left fielder, also called up from AAA Louisville. And we have optioned Jose Garcia, who we just signed to an extension to Louisville from Cincinnati. Also assigned William Contreras to Louisville. We just picked him up from the Rockies in the trade that sent a couple of players there, Lorenzen and Wade Miley. We assigned Gabriel Maciel to the Chattanooga Lookouts, center fielder from the Minnesota Twins. Prospect that we just got. We also assigned Blake Walston, the left-handed starter, to the Chattanooga Lookout, AA affiliate of the Reds. And Josh Green, another starting pitcher we've assigned to AA Chattanooga. And Jorge Alcala, the other piece in the Tucker Barnhart trade to the Twins, assigned to AA Chattanooga. So, those are the pieces we picked up at the trade deadline. We made some contract extensions, and now let's continue into the second half of our season here. We're 52-55. We get the loss here to the Mets, 10-4, and I think it was the final game against the Mets. I think it was just a 3-game series. Brandon Nimmo with the home run, and now we take on the Minnesota Twins for a quick 2-game series with them before we host the Pittsburgh Pirates, and we're going to jump in and play one of the games against the Pirates. So we come in at 52-55. We're 9.5 games behind the Cardinals. We have kind of decided we're a seller at the trade deadline. Jeff Hoffman's going to face Matt Shoemaker here in the first game against the Twins, and we get the win, 4-1 over Minnesota. Hoffman gets the win. Shoemaker with the loss. Hoffman goes 7 innings, gives up 6 hits, 1 earned run, a walk, and 6 strikeouts. And we're in the win column as we're just hovering around 500 here. Jay Happ now, a 2.67 ERA, having a great season, facing Brandon Bailey, who's 2-0 and has impressed in his first couple of starts. He gets tagged with the loss here, though, as the Twins beat us 4-0. Minnesota 61-49 in the race in the American League Central with the White Sox. Jay Happ goes 8 innings, giving up just 4 hits and no runs for Minnesota. All right, let's start the Pittsburgh Pirates series. We're going to play one of these games against the Pirates. I think it might have been the final game of this 4-game series. We're 53-56, still 9.5 games behind the Cardinals as we come into this one. Sean Poppin, 0-4 with a 9.50 ERA. He's going to face our ace, Sonny Gray. I don't know, is Sonny Gray our ace or is Luis Castillo our ace? They're kind of both right there. I don't know who you would call our ace out of those two. But the Reds get the win 3-2. Amir Guerra picks up the win in relief. Sam Howard with the loss. He must have blown a save in that game. And in the game, we have placed Sonny Gray on the 60-day injured list. Oh my gosh, a torn finger ligament. And that does not help our chances of climbing back into the race at all. We're going to call up Vladimir Gutierrez from AAA Louisville. And now the second game of the series against the Pirates. It's a 4-game series from Great American Ballpark. And we get the loss 7-4. Chris Stratton beats Luis Castillo, and Richard Rodriguez comes in for save number 21 on the season. Phillip Evans went 4-for-4 with a triple and had a big day for the Buccos. Mitch Keller in the third out of 4 will go up against Tyler Malley, and we get the win in this one 10-5. So we improved to 55-57. Nicholas Castellanos hit a home run, had 4 RBIs for us in this game. And now we are to the game against the Pirates that we're going to jump in and play. So we're going to bring you some highlights of this matchup with the Pittsburgh Pirates, who are dead last in the National League Central at 37-74. We're 55-57. We're in second place. The Cardinals have a pretty good cushion in the NL Central right now as we're approaching the final, 48 games, 50 games of the season. Tyler Anderson on the hill for the Buccos today, a 4.67 ERA. He's 7-12 for a team that has struggled all season long. And we're going to give Vladimir Gutierrez the start, his first of the season. We just called him up from AAA Louisville to take the place of Sonny Gray, who was placed on the 60-day injured list, and his season is done. Sonny Gray's season over. Jesse Winker may get back before the end of the season, but he's also on the 60-day DL. And let's get to this game here against the Pirates. Nice play deep in the hole at short by Eugenio Suarez. for the out. Middle of the first inning. We have no score here at Great American Ballpark. Let's go to the second. Still no score. Delivery from Vladimir Gutierrez. And Phillip Evans looks at a called strike 3. That's the first major league strikeout for Gutierrez. And now with 2 outs in the inning on a 3-2 count with 2 outs. This one is ripped to right, and that one is gone. A home run for Tom and the Pirates. Strike first. Middle of the second, it's 1-0 Buccos. Let's go to the third inning now. This is Nick Senzel at the plate facing Tyler Anderson. With a runner on second, Senzel laces one into center field. That's going to score a run easily. Senzel will hold up at first. And it's an RBI single to tie the game at 1 apiece in the bottom of the third. Nice piece of hitting there by Nick Senzel. And we're all tied up going to the 5th inning. Here is Tom again, a solo home run back in the third. This time a runner on second with nobody out. Grounded up the middle. Diving play can't be made by Suarez. A run's going to round third and head to the plate. Score easily, and the Pirates go up 2-1. Tyler Anderson at the plate now with runners on the corners. And Anderson lines one into center field. Catch is going to be made. And the runner will have to hold up at third. Not able to tag on Tyler Naquin. We bring in Heath Embry now. 2-2 record, a 2.80 ERA. 39 strikeouts, 17 walks. He's going to face Reynolds. With a chance for the Buccos to put on another run. And this one is a little soft contact pop fly to the pitcher. Middle of the 5th inning. Pirates 2, Reds 1. 5 hits to 1 for the Buccos. 1 error for Pittsburgh, none for the Reds. All right, we're going to get a look here at Cionel Perez. Has pitched 1 1/3 innings so far this season. Did not go well. He's got an ERA of 27. He's in here facing Tom. He induces the pop fly just over second base. Suarez is there, makes the catch. That'll end the Pirates half of the 6th. Still 2-1. Cincinnati trailing here as we go to the 7th inning. Kyle Crick on for Pittsburgh. 4.39 ERA. We're going to go to a pinch hitter, Mike Moustakas here. 16 home runs, 56 RBIs for him. 3-0 count, Moustakas swinging. And that one is lifted into left, into foul territory. The Pirates make the catch, and that ends the 7th inning. What are we doing swinging at a 3-0 pitch? Yeah, Moustakas probably has the green light, but a bad decision nonetheless. Michael Feliz comes in now for Pittsburgh. Making appearance number 43 on the season. He's going to face Nicholas Castellanos. With a runner on first and nobody out, Castellanos splits the gap in right center. That one is going to get down and bounce into the seats for a ground rule double. And that will hold a runner at third. So runners at second and third for Joey Votto with 1 out. Votto lifts this one high to right. Could it be deep enough to score a run? It probably should be. Here comes the runner tagging. The throw into the cutoff guy. There's no relay. And we're tied at 2 in the 8th inning. Let's go to the 9th. Tie ball game. Garrett Whitlock taking the hill for Pittsburgh. 4.31 ERA. He's going to face Tyler Stevenson, who comes in to pinch hit presumably for Bo Taylor, the other catcher. And Stevenson lines it to second with the winning run at third. So the Pirates brought the infield in. It worked, and now here is Shogo Akiyama. And he just hits a little flare to short for out number 2. And now the Reds are going to have to get a base hit to win the game. Nick Senzel, base open, 2-2 count. Here's the delivery from Whitlock. And Senzel swings and misses, and we're going to extra innings. All tied up at 2 extras here at Great American Ballpark. Final third of the season, season number 1. Sal Romano, 6.03 ERA. Facing Anthony Alford, the runner on second, the customary extra innings second base runner to start the inning, and Alford with a base hit up the middle. I hate this. I hate the baseball extra innings rule. Make them earn it. For heaven's sakes, you can win a game without even getting a hit. Bunt the guy over to third, sack fly, game over. Stupid. I just think it's stupid. Here's Eugenio Suarez, runner on third. And he strikes out swinging. The Pirates win it in extras by a score of 3-2. Howard gets the save. And we fall yet again. In game number 113 of the season, we're 55-58. A cool 9.5 games behind the St. Louis Cardinals as we wrap up episode number 11. And we've got 5 more episodes to come here in the regular season of season number 1. Cincinnati Reds Rebuild. It's Mama's Basement Sports Gaming MLB The Show 21.